Yo, you're listening to BGKO.
Yo, this is BG Knocc Out from BG Knocc Out TV. I'm here with my lovely cousin.
It's your girl VLavish. What's up?
VLavish, what's the deal? And we back with the homies, you know what I'm saying? With my nigga Truman and J Moe. What's crack-a-lack?
Yeah, that.
Hey, man, look, we had such a good time, man. We had to double up, huh?
We had to run it back.
We had to run this shit back one time.
Put it on repeat.
Yes, sir. So, look, the first shit, we gonna get into the Joy Badass shit, because we didn't talk about it enough, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just skipped through it.
Now, the shit that I seen, y'all seen more than I did, because I thought... Well, I know the freestyle shit or whatever they did when they was on inside that studio rapping and shit. Big Sean, Joey, and Ab-Soul, right?
Yeah.
And then what's the other shit? Is everybody responding to him, right?
Yeah. So it was the too much West Coast dick licking situation.
On the ruler's back.
On the ruler's back.
Okay.
And then it kind of stirred up a little talking cheddar, and then they popped out with that freestyle.
Yeah.
And on the freestyle, Ab-Soul was kind of addressing Joey Badass doing that, basically saying, you know what I'm saying? So they was just playing around. After that, I mean, I guess during that and after that, a bunch of West Coast artists was fired back. Reason, Rayvon.
Yeah.
Who else?
Daylight.
AZ
and see, I expected Daylight to eat his ass up, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Daylight came up with that funny ass voice, and you know, I know Daylight. See, he was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? He used to live in the new homes around Sassy and and shit. So we watched him grow up. I was surprised the nigga can rap that motherfucking hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's a monster, bro. I just wanted him to just eat Joey, like. But he came with the theatrics, and that shit just it didn't come over well. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me.
Joey
you don't know about nothing we talking about, huh?
Actually, I do, but y'all just going, so I'm not
okay.
gonna
Well, get it.
What you feel?
Who
you feel?
I feel like AZ Shites because I know him personally, and like he,
where he from?
He from Inglewood,
I thought he
Compton.
from AZ.
Oh, he from Compton?
He not from AZ?
Nah, that's just his name.
From LA for sure.
Oh, for real?
What?
Yeah.
Man, he had me psyched out. I thought he was from AZ.
He did the Peekaboo song with Kendrick.
Oh, he on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, anybody that's trying to diss the situation, he gonna for sure say something.
But look, it's not really like it's controversy. You understand what I'm saying? This is hip hop.
It's
Like,
straight
and this is what
hip-hop.
I like about
It's
it.
straight
You know what
hip-hop.
I'm saying? Because they keeping it on that level. It's
That's
like
what I like
that's
about
why I
it.
love when Ab-Soul showed up and did the shit with him. Because I'm like, because we take shit personal.
Yeah.
You say something about one of our artists, nigga want to do something to you. You know what I'm saying?
That made it a little bit more messy though, because you know what I'm saying, like, because on Joey Badass's verse, he addressed it, and he had a TDE member right there. Because really, Joey Badass wants Kendrick.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
He wants the attention from Kendrick.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't gonna get it. You're not gonna
Hey,
get it.
Ab said on that verse, "You lucky Ab didn't get in it." You know what I'm saying? You say you lucky.
I would have been a shoe.
Who you think bar's been hardest out of the West Coast cats?
All right, the way I score it is, I got Rayvon winning that first round, low key.
Really?
That whole era, I like that over the finals. I put that with the finals. You know what I'm saying? That's when the battle started. You know what I'm saying? But then I feel like Joey Badass stepped it up in round 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Reason definitely helps the blow.
I gotta go listen to him.
I was impressed by Reason.
Yeah,
he was getting it in.
So Reason came after the finals.
Okay.
And then Joey really went crazy when he did a song with Loaded Lux.
Okay.
Because you know what I'm saying, Daylight jumped in the battle.
Right.
Then so Loaded Lux and Daylight supposed to have been battled a long time ago.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So with him bringing him in it, that just is like New York. Somebody from New York actually has his back.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's been saying. Like, dang, he battled the whole West Coast.
Yeah.
Solo.
And then I was kind of surprised too, because the battle rapper niggas, they love to get in that type of shit. You know,
that's the thing, is because there ain't been really nobody in the forefront of New York rap.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
You got A Boogie. You got what, TJ.
Yeah.
But like.
It's hard for me to tell.
6ix9ine and Ice Spice.
Oh damn! We don't even want to talk about 6ix9ine. But look, it's like Joey music. Joey music is kind of like he kind of old school when it comes to the music he make. So he's not like musically. He ain't really like set his stamp. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to the popularity type shit. That's what I'm saying.
But he could rap his ass off. He's a hip hop.
No, he showed out with that motherfucking freestyle. Yeah, that nigga came in like, no. Y'all niggas think I can't do this shit? Like
that shit was hard.
That shit was hard.
Hey, to be battling 5 different rappers, he's been holding.
Yeah, of course, that's hard, bro. That's
Hey, look,
dope. I love it, bro. I
this
love
is
that
the
shit.
battle we expected to see when Kendrick and Drake started battling.
So look, y'all think Kendrick gonna respond?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
I hope he do.
I just see some.
I hope he just give him like a good 50.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
He's on
bars,
tour
you know what
right
I mean?
now. He's on tour right now.
But niggas go on tour with the tour buses with the studios.
What I'm saying is,
he gonna throw a shot.
But what I'm saying is, he's on
he's
the
gonna-
biggest
I don't
hip hop tour ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not about to respond.
So it took him 17 days to respond to Drake.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
Drake.
You know what I'm
I mean, why would he respond to
I don't
this
think.
actor
I don't think he
nigga?
gonna.
Like,
I don't think he's gonna respond directly to him, but I think he's gonna throw a shot like the sensitive rapper in the pajama clothes type shot. He's gonna throw a shot.
Either a shot or he gonna give him a like that.
I don't think he's gonna give him like that.
I think he's gonna give him a song, man. I hope he give him a song. He got to.
At this point, he damn
Joey
near
ain't said enough.
No, he has.
I mean, it wasn't really a bad.
What have he actually said about it?
He went at Top Dog. He went at the whole West Coast on behalf of going at Kendrick. He said Kendrick is scared of him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, like, he got that fucked
man,
up.
Like,
But he paid a lot of homage in his bars too.
He paid a lot of
he
homage.
did. You can tell they fuck with each other. It's just they sparring.
Like
you know what I mean?
That's why I don't think K not gonna go in.
No, you know what
No, but just he got to. But I think he have to only because
I think he might give him a verse.
Yeah, I think so. Because only because K Dot set a standard already, so you got to live up to that. You understand what I'm saying? In my opinion,
and to be honest, if you look at it from K Dot perspective, he probably gonna give him a verse because you just alley ooped a bunch of the rappers.
Absolutely.
Then I just try to alley oop and they didn't really slam dunk it. Now they got another chance to slam dunk.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like shout outs to Joey Badass for that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to come down from.
I like you know, outside of him rapping, I like the man he is. I like the shit he speak about. You know what I'm saying? I like where his mind is at.
Yeah.
So I fuck with Joey.
Yeah. And I feel like the whole Drake versus Kendrick versus Drake thing was this point right here. This is for the culture, for the real ones, for the real spitters.
Yeah.
And we need to build
But see
this
that
instead of what Drake kind of like led the game to.
But if you look at but the big difference is of them two battles is that this would come naturally, organically from hip hop. Drake's and Kendrick's was some bullshit.
Yeah.
It
Kind of, sort of.
No,
it came bullshit.
It came naturally from hip hop,
bullshit,
and it went to bullshit.
Exactly, because if Drake wouldn't have had his panties in a bunch, and over the Control verse, it would have never happened.
See, look, that's my thing. Like, why niggas is getting so sensitive? It's like a nigga like Drake, bro. You from Canada. You Jewish. You had a bar mitzvah, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
How is you letting this shit rub you the wrong way, bro? You done came in the game and got big headed to me. You know what I mean? It's like, nigga.
He did all the things he said he wasn't gonna do.
Exactly.
When he was coming up.
And then he trying to play the nigga trying to play gangster and all that. It's like, come on, bro. Stick to being a fucking artist. You know what I mean?
you kept on rattling, saying stuff, you going on. Instead of just jumping back in the booth and saying something in the response.
If I was Drake, I'd have bowed out gracefully, like, oh, that nigga Kendrick, he got me.
So that's what
I'm talking about the Control verse. I'm talking about the Control verse. If that would have bothered you so much, you should have just came with a reply, not a diss, but a reply that I'm the best. Because that's all he really was saying, that he was the best. You know what I'm saying? That's all he really was saying, that he was the best. He should have just came with a reply and cut it. You didn't have to go doing interviews and then saying a whole spiel on why you didn't like it, and then make songs about the spiel you wrote.
And that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I say that Kendrick felt like he had to destroy him because he's not really of this.
Yeah,
these,
for sure.
Absolutely,
these guys
absolutely.
would have just responded.
He looked at him like the audacity of you.
Like,
Yeah.
You're the guy that everybody's looking at.
You prototype.
I'm gonna let you build.
Hey, you know what's so big of Kendrick?
What?
In that whole battle, he didn't even say nothing about him getting peed on.
Damn.
There's a lot he
The
didn't
nigga had
say.
to go to shower, bro. Somebody
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know.
T.I. homeboy in Atlanta pissed on him at the movie theater. They was in the movie theater at the piss stall, and that fool turned on
And peed on
Drake. Bro.
Damn.
And Drake didn't do nothing but look and
Yeah, see, he ain't built like that.
said Mazatah.
Yeah, this. Hey, look, this is a gangster's game, man. You gotta have some nuts when you step into this arena. But look, let's get into the Remy and Papoose shit, man. Like, I'm not digging. My thing is, bro, look, they are people, right? We black folk, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, black
My
love.
thing, I hate to see us having controversy. First of all, especially a husband and wife. You know what I'm saying?
Black love.
Yeah,
man.
bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. They gave all these people hope, and now they look like children right now to
Will
me.
and Jada,
Man.
You know what I mean?
Man.
I wouldn't say it's Will and Jada, but
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
Will and Jada went bashing each other.
No.
It's just,
They just
we looked
Well,
at
Jada
them-
was bashing Will.
We looked
Not really.
at them as
They-
kinda
sorta.
No, they agreed to put their shit out
they
there.
They did, and they agreed
okay.
to sit down and have an interview.
Yeah.
But Papoose and Remy has not did that. And then Papoose, I seen both videos. I seen all the videos. I actually have a clip which we will show of Remy responding. But where do you guys want to start? I can
No,
get
go
into it.
ahead. No, don't
Who
say
you believe?
Yeah.
Who you believe?
I believe Papoose. I do.
I believe Papoose because
I'm with Pap, too.
I'm gonna
I'm
tell
with
you this
Pap.
right now.
This nigga love to be a contrarian.
I didn't care about this. I was like,
Nah, bro, nah.
you know what I'm saying? The only thing I seen was Papoose say that he wrote her rhymes, which I figured that.
90% of the rhymes he said he wrote, but this is more
90.
pertaining to the kid.
That's my whole
mentioned.
point.
I just feel like y'all shouldn't put kids in it, okay? Like, don't mention the kids. Like, y'all been together for so long, and the kids are obviously going to have attachments to both of you because your kids are going to love her.
That's what he was saying, though. He's saying that Remy family love him. You know what I'm saying? Even though that they going through this shit,
Yeah,
they still call and check on him and fuck with him and shit like that. But what I'm saying is he's saying that she don't fuck with her family, but her family fuck with him.
Well,
so that
she
says
said-
a lot about the character in this relationship, if you ask me.
The enemy of your enemy is my friend. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
But if
it's
she was
family,
so
nigga. This
messed
is
up,
blood,
why you was
though.
holding her down for so long? Like, you got to be know that she was kind of like, why
He was a
Because he-
gentleman.
because he
He's
loved her.
True, you know what I mean? They try to see the good in the motherfucker, you know what
I mean, so they portray, you portray to be a certain way until you see
love
the
is a
truth.
thin line.
Feel me?
Sometimes you got to know when
But
to love
this
by
what I
self.
don't like, bro. Look, how can you be with a motherfucker and lay up with a motherfucker and have children with a motherfucker, but soon as it don't go right,
You hate 'em.
You niggas act like you can't stand a nigga
That's
guts.
crazy.
You couldn't have loved the person.
Yeah,
that's just like
exactly.
DDG.
I don't think you
That's
could.
crazy.
I don't get it. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Okay.
You can't love somebody. You can get mad and pissed off, but for you to put it in the public, my nigga, where you know it's never gonna go nowhere. Them archives is gonna be shown 100 years from now.
I mean,
Oh,
I
what
You
think,
a
don't
great
do
father.
that.
and that's
You
what I
don't
think
do
is
that,
wrong.
bro.
I think that Remy is wrong for exposing a lot of the things she exposed, but she didn't expect to get caught, and she didn't expect for
So
on
she
her
just
own
reacted.
platform.
She just reacted.
How she
pretty
didn't
much.
expect to get caught? You see all the evidence?
She doing this shit in her house.
You see all
Right.
the evidence they have against
Right.
In her
How
house.
can you not
You
expect
sleeping
to
with a
get
girl
caught?
you was in prison with in your house, my nigga.
But she
you
said
get out
she
the
not
bed with your
bisexual.
husband and
She
tell
said
me,
she
I'm
not
gonna go sleep in the
bisexual.
other room.
said
What do
what?
you mean?
She said she not bisexual.
Okay, but what about
But
the
she
Easy
is.
Block Captain dude and all the pictures
That's
she just
all of
released?
that.
You
All
see the
of
shit
that.
she
Yeah,
just
with
released?
all the
Nah, but
Philly
she
shit
was
on
dating.
and all that.
She was dating Nicki Minaj when Nicki was a stud back in the day.
Well, that's a long time ago. Well, yeah.
So you like bitches,
You
right?
like bitches, yeah.
That's
You
what I
bisexual.
read.
You
do.
bisexual.
You bisexual.
Which
You
ain't
can't sit
nothing
here and
wrong
say
with
you're not
that.
bisexual
I'm
because
sure
you got a
Pat-
daughter.
Listen, had to know that.
I was today years old when I found out that Nicki and Remy had a thing.
Yeah, bro. Cause
Yeah, she
nah,
was a
cause look,
stud
yeah,
back in the day.
Yeah, Nicki was a
Who
stud.
said this? Where
No,
y'all get
nigga,
this
we
from?
seen the footage.
Y'all got the
We
footage?
seen the footage.
See this?
Nicki
Look,
was
I
a
seen. Cause I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer.
No,
I'm not an
no,
easy
on my
believer.
mama. J Moe, I put this on everything I love, and fucking young and what's her name?
Young and May.
Young and May. Nigga, she was a girl.
Yeah, I seen her. I seen her looking pretty. I seen her. I seen her when she was a girl. I was like, damn.
I think what it was. I think when they tried to come out with the rap shit and whatever worked for them,
she's already
they ran
been a girl,
with it.
but
And they had to stick
random
to it.
question, brothers. Have y'all ever been flirted by a stud?
Yeah.
How did you feel?
I didn't feel bad because I know you a woman.
She a female.
I felt like I was confused if I should sock her.
Yeah.
Like I felt disrespected.
Damn.
Because she was very unattractive.
Okay.
She was very, very unattractive. And she was like doing the shit like it seemed like she was belittling me.
Yeah,
But now, if
You know what I'm saying?
a pretty stud, you gotta be a pretty stud.
Like if it was a man playing you.
Like she wanted to say, bitch, what's up?
But if a pretty stud had hollered at you, then it'd
I don't
be
like
different.
to publicize
Very
my sins,
different.
but I took one down before.
Okay, wait. They say
But it
that
was a long time
studs
ago.
are a crush. Like guys like studs. Like
No, it was a pretty stud. It's a whole different thing. This motherfucker looked like
mine was pretty.
this motherfucker looked like something else. I understood why she was a
No,
stud.
she was a butch. No, you had a butch. You had a bull dagger, my nigga.
I understood. An old school dagger.
Yeah,
I understood.
That bitch probably had a shank in her pocket.
She wouldn't go
probably
get no
had-
dick.
She probably had a strap wrapped around her ankle. That was a whole
okay,
nigga.
so
for
do
real.
you
Then she see
That's
me.
why you felt that
And
way.
then she see me beat up a fucking Puerto Rican and like, you violent. I was like, man, you know that shit
But
again.
Be a man.
do you think that if a transgender guy, okay, that likes women still, but just likes to dress, but looks like a woman, for example, do you think
No, they
a
say
person is gay?
They
for
say
dating
Of
a-
course he gay.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Gay as hell.
Caitlyn
What are you
Jenner likes
talking about?
women.
Yeah, he's not. He just likes to dress.
That's some
Crazy.
weird. That nigga
So
weird.
okay,
man.
That's just crazy.
That's weird.
I'm straight, okay, but I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
If I dated a transgender woman looking like, but
But he got a
it's a
thing.
man,
You crazy.
I'm gay.
You crazy.
Yeah,
But it's
it
a
goes
man.
beyond gay.
I
Well,
just
let me
think you
tell you
crazy.
this. They say love is blind.
I don't know what you
is.
is. I don't know what you is. I think you crazy if you.
So what's the difference between that and you dating a butch or a stud?
One ugly person that look like a
No, I'm
ugly
saying
person.
no. I'm not talking about looks. I'm saying just in general what I just said. Like a transgender is a man that dresses like a woman, and a stud is a woman that dresses like a man. So what's the difference?
Well,
She got a pussy though.
Okay, the
transgender-
nigga
at the
got
end
a
of the day.
dick.
At the end
I'm
of
a
the day.
woman.
At the end of
What's
the
the difference?
Transgender want to change their
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
The gender,
So
you know what I'm
all right. Maybe let me phrase it like
She
this.
should have been here, but it's
If it's
okay.
a cute,
fine.
if a attractive stud, I would take her down.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
why
yeah.
am I weird? So you're weird. Why are you dating a nigga that looks like a woman?
So if you,
Why are you dating a woman that
That
looks
look
like a man?
nigga. Yeah.
Why you said I'm weird?
Because
Some
personally-
sexy
But you
studs,
weird.
though.
Because
I
personally-
seen one
because
today. I seen one on Instagram today. She was bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Because personally, no disrespect, transsexuals
Yeah.
creep me out a little bit.
But you can't sit here and just
So
say
I would
one
think
way.
that it's not weird. But
It's not
personally, I would think. I mean, they creep me out, so I think it's weird because of that.
But how
it
would
is
you
not
know
weird.
though?
It's the
How
same
would you
thing.
know? You would just think that I'm just a bisexual girl.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying the way that some of them be looking, that shit look weird.
Yeah, you
to
got to
me.
be attracted. You got to have some sort of attraction at the end of the day.
I
You
see
know what I'm
what you
saying?
mean. Okay.
So if that factor is not there, it's like, nah, I'm not.
Just
I don't
look
give a
like an
fuck
ugly
because you got a
dude
pussy.
and
Or not. I ain't fucking with an ugly bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's a woman. I ain't. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Sorry.
But my thing is, I'm not finna be in no relationship study fucking with a stud.
Nah, for sure.
No, y'all just trying to have fun and keep
like-
it moving,
But
right?
you know you can watch basketball
We might
with her.
run. We
You know
might
what I'm
run
saying?
one time. We might run a little demonstration one time. One little slip up. You know what I'm saying? But we not finna be a couple, an item and shit.
Yeah.
Like
I need my woman
wait
to be
till
soft
everybody
and, you know
climb
what I'm
that.
saying? I need that part.
Just
I don't
imagine
need
y'all
another hard nigga
watching the
next to
game
me.
with, you know what I'm saying? When y'all watching the game with the homies,
You
y'all
with your
trying to
red
wait till they.
light.
Yeah, hell no. Give me 5 up top. Hell no.
Hey, y'all know y'all been in a situation where y'all had a secret female that you was fucking with, and everybody didn't know. Y'all just waiting it out
Right,
till
right.
everybody leave. So you and your stud girl, y'all be like, everybody trying to wait everybody out. Shit, y'all be tripping.
Hey, y'all tripping. Look, no disrespect to the LGBT community.
Apparently
We're just
just
having a
no.
conversation. It's just a grown man conversation. I just got to put it out there because you
Yeah.
know people are sensitive about these
Exactly.
topics. You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
if you're sensitive,
So
you
I
just
just have to.
you're right.
No, I know, but still, man.
See,
you
my
know, we trying to keep,
favorite cousin's a stud. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they all
you
in
know
my
what I mean?
family too.
My little
One
sister's
is
a
actually in
stud.
the building. You know what I'm saying? We
That's
love
my,
her to death.
My favorite cousin
You know what
is
I
a
mean?
stud.
So I ain't
You
nothing
know what I'm
about.
saying? Both of my favorite two female cousins is studs.
Yeah, for
so,
sure. All right,
you know
so
what I
look,
mean?
man, this is BG Knockout for BG Knockout TV. I love the conversation, bro. Y'all, let's do this again, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this real soon. I appreciate Truman, J Moe. Thank you, bro.
embassy.
And what's
For
this?
sure.
The embassy, right?
The embassy, man.
So the embassy, you know what I mean? So we coming back, man. So y'all stay tuned. Look, like, subscribe, comment. BG Knockout TV, man. We Las
Knockout
Vegas
TV.
bound, but we from Cali. And you know what I'm saying? We doing it big. West Coast.
100.
How about that?
West.
Peace.
West.